It is time. Oh shit! Might have my volume is not up. Okay, good. Anyway, it is time to do Wind Waker. And there's a lot more Wind Waker to go. This game is cool. Oh, I just thought of it for some reason. Okay, I need to remember my boutons. Let me map something that isn't a consumable to that button, just in case. Anyway. Fuck, what was I thinking of? Shit. Oh yeah, I wanted to, see how far through the Zelda Marathon I was. Oh, fuck. I'm stupid. I'm interested to see what fraction of the total Zelda games I have played. Because I feel like it's probably surprisingly high. Also, these flowers give you magic when you enter them, which I think is new for this version of the game, and is probably a really great feature, so that you're not running out of magic just because you forgot to refill it. It also kind of trivializes you having a magic meter, but yeah, I'll take the fucking quality of life over having to waste my time for giving things a reason to exist. At least in this game. If it were like Dark Souls or something, I would be... I don't know. It would probably be better implemented as a mechanic and like a risk-reward type of thing anyway. Like, there would be an aspect of risk-reward to it, period. And I think that's important to consider. Because there's really not with this. I feel like the combat in Wind Waker maybe simplified the 3D Zelda combat too much. Is what I'm starting to realize. Oh hey, Jobo! It is indeed Wind Waker time. We are at the Forbidden Woods. I did 4 swords all in one stream because it was very short. Thankfully short, actually. Mercifully so. Oh, you only get a little bit of magic back when you get into this. In the game, I am like... I don't know... 10% through or less, I would say. Wind Waker's fairly long, and I've just scratched the surface. My first full stream of it was fairly short, too, so you haven't really missed much. This is like the second dungeon. Wow, that bad, huh? 4 Swords isn't a bad game, but it's a bad single-player game. Like, there's a reason the original version only let you play with 4 players and didn't have a 1-player mode whatsoever, because it was, It just doesn't work. With friends, I think that game would be very, very fun. But in the one-player mode, in the DSiWare version, it just, there were a lot of things that, like, barely worked. Mostly bosses, where it was like, oh, you're like very obviously not meant to do this as one person. And so I can't really judge the game as a result, like by any legitimate metric, because I was playing it in a way that it was not designed to be played. It's really not fun unless you have even one friend. Oh yeah, that's that's totally true. I could have maybe got a friend to play it with me. I'm sure that he would have been willing to do it, like, without mics. Which actually, nah, I don't know, that might have made it, like, impossible, to be honest, but I don't know. I was also just interested in playing it single player because it's not the intended way. Okay, so what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? I, like, have been running around doing nothing. Well, no, I've been exploring the dungeon. I feel like this... Why am I having a tough time? There's a map. There's a reason. There's a reason they give you the map. Like, in the first room of the dungeon. It's because you're meant to use it. Okay, so the only door out of the current room is the one door that's blocked. So what is there to unblock it? Oh wait, there's a fucking bomb. I'm dumb as shit. I love the vibe of this weird tentacle forest. It's pretty good. It's made all the better by Wind Waker's propensity for scale. Because this game likes to make things really exaggeratedly big. And that works in its favor visually so much. So much. I love the way this game looks. I think that this is like the strongest visual direction of a Zelda game. Even though I would say the story, oh shit, you have to like aim it a little better. I would say that what am I? Oh, I remember this being jank in the original. I think the story and the gameplay of this game are very lacking in comparison to a lot of other Zelda. But it just looks so good and so unique that I have a way harder time faulting it. Also, I was saying earlier, the combat is kind of weak. It's definitely the most spam B of any 3D Zelda game. Cause like most of the Ocarina Majora enemies had something to them that you had to like watch out for, and not just like swing your sword wildly. And I can't really say for Twilight and Skyward Sword, I guess. But I think... Well, no, I guess... From what I know of Twilight Princess, it was... swing the Wii remote instead of spam B. But then I know Skyward Sword attempted to get a little more in-depth with the sword play, with the motion controls, but it was motion controls and it was the Wii, so there was only so much that could even be done. Really, I didn't know Wind Waker's story was kind of not up to par, lol. This is the first playthrough I've actually sat down to pay attention and watch. Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's just not really, I don't know. It doesn't really grab your attention. And it isn't as prominent as something like Wind Waker. Or even now, as something like Majora. Which, in terms of, like, storytelling, it's hard to get a Zelda game that comes to close to Majora generally. Because that game is fucking insanely good. But I know Twilight Princess. I haven't played Twilight Princess, so I can't really say a whole lot about it. But I do know that Twilight Princess is a lot more story-focused. So this is a crumble nut. It's a nut that crumbles. And it sucks. Oh, and there's a chest there, which I should probably get. Okay, hold up. There we go. 20 rupees. Worthless. Anyway, this is one of the Zelda stories that is more just there. Doesn't really have any characters besides, like, Tetra that you can really latch onto. The King of Red Lions is the most boring Zelda companion as well. That doesn't help it. Like, I said this in a previous stream, but he's not like Midna. Or where she, like, has a personality and a story arc. Or Navi, where she's always present and annoying. Or Tattle, which is just Navi but better. Or Fi, where she's annoying. At least they got something going for him, though. The King of Red Lions, like, he doesn't have any personality. He's just there. You ride around on him, but he doesn't really talk. Lamau, you said it in the title of the VOD. Yeah. Yeah, and then I talked about it in that stream. And I am right. I don't think anyone's... Honestly, though, I present it like it's a fucking controversial opinion. I don't think anyone's arguing with me there. He's pretty devoid of character. Would your companion in Breath of the Wild be like Zelda? Because if so, it kind of bears a resemblance to Spirit Tracks, weirdly. Why did he do that? Why did he ledge grab there? Why does he... Bizarre. Game is broken. Unplayable. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about it before, but I don't know why so much of this forest is tentacular. I think it's because of the boss, like the infection or whatever have you. I'd say you just don't have one in Breath of the Wild. That is true. You don't really. Oh, you know what you do with these leaf piles. Oh shit. As much as I'd love an excuse to remember spirit tracks. Oh fuck. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass are two games that I actually have both of them physically, except I lost Phantom Hourglass, but I've had both of them physically at some point. But they're just so held back by the touch controls. And also Spirit Tracks by the literal railroading. Because my favorite thing in Zelda... you need to have the boomerang for this. My favorite thing in Zelda is the exploration, and then it just kind of hinders that by putting you literally on rails. But I can see how people would like it a lot still. It is unique in being maybe the most technologically advanced world in Zelda besides maybe Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild is all ancient technology. So I feel like it doesn't count as much. Like in Spirit Tracks, the like common citizen of the land is able to access and utilize the technology of the world. Spirit Tracks is my bad nostalgia game. Yeah. Everyone's got one, especially Zelda fans. Except Zelda games, the thing about Zelda games is that they tend to have the higher bar of quality, I would say. Like, even the worst Zelda game is a pretty fucking good Zelda game. Or even the worst Zelda game is a pretty fucking good game, rather. No, that's not. Everyone past the NES, let's say. Because the NES ones are inexcusable. Lol, speaking of DF, what is it and why do you want to milk it for views? Dwarf Fortress! And milking it for views because the Steam version just came out. And so there's a big interest in it. And a lot of people are playing it. But I figured it's Zelda Marathon. So I gotta be doing Zelda. Which actually, Dwarf Fortress, when I've played it in the past, has been like my most viewed thing. Like, people like when I play DF. But I don't know. I don't know that I'm in the mood for it either. I maybe am. I was thinking of just playing it on my own. Oh, what's it about? It's a game where, okay, it's really hard to explain, and I've had to do it a bunch because sometimes I bring it up to people. But basically, Dwarf Fortress is a game that is the most accurate simulation of a world that has ever been created. However, it is... Fuck off, bot. suck my fucking penis. Banned. Reported. Spam. Scam. Blocked. Good. Okay. Anyway, Dwarf Fortress is a game. It's a very accurate simulation of a world. But basically, it's only in up until now it was only in ASCII art, which is ASCII is like a set of text and icons. I don't know. You'll have to, it's ASCII. You'll have to look it up to know what it looks like. Anyway, you control these AI dwarves, but you can't control them directly. You can only tell them what they're able to do and what they're not able to do. And then they decide from an algorithm what they want to do, which can create much hilarity. And also they are very, very stupid, and everything wants to kill them. And there are a lot of things that can and will kill them. Where am I? How did I get here before? Oh! Grappling hook. Grappling hook is what it was. Oh, I'm so fucking blind. I see exactly what I have to do now. But yeah, Dwarf Fortress is also a game that has a reputation for being incredibly complex and hard to learn. Which is why people tend not to do it. And also, it's really hard to decipher visually. Up until now with the Steam release that gave it an actual proper... It gave it actual graphics. Where the little things you're seeing aren't just like smileys and slashes and dots. And instead they actually look like what they're supposed to... What those icons were supposed to represent. But anyway, it is and has been a free game since forever, but it recently got a paid Steam release that adds a bunch of stuff that isn't free. But if you want to play with just the ASCII version, it's still free, which is really, really cool. But the Steam release has a bunch of like quality of life shit. And it just came out, and people who have heard about it but never wanted to touch it are now touching it, which means that it's about to fucking explode in popularity in a massive way, I think. Lol, who'd have thought if your game isn't in ASCII you can read it a lot better? Yeah. But actually, if you know what RimWorld is, it's very, very similar to RimWorld. I should have started with that, actually. RimWorld was, like, heavily based off of Dwarf Fortress. But it's not as detailed. And also, Dwarf Fortress doesn't have a win condition. You just play until all your dwarves are dead, which will happen sooner or later. I'm happy for the fans. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm so glad that it's able to reach a wider audience now, that it isn't quite as abstract. Apparently, it has a tutorial now, where before, if you wanted to get into Dwarf Fortress, people would just tell you play it with the wiki open. And even me, with like probably hundreds of hours in that game, still I constantly have to have the wiki open. So having a tutorial now is like super fucking cool. Like, especially for new players. Well, I know of RimWorld, and that's all you had to say to make me see it's not my type of game. Yeah, it is very much a niche sort of thing. I haven't played RimWorld, honestly, at all. But I love Dwarf Fortress. Mostly, part of it is because the setting of RimWorld doesn't interest me as much as Dwarf Fortress, because I'm a fucking fantasy whore, basically. Even me, a gamer. Yeah. I'm again happy to see that game flourish. It very much deserves it. It's one person who develops it also, or who has developed it for the past like 20 years or something, like a crazy amount of time, like an absolutely fucking mental amount of time, actually. Also, the guy who developed, who's developing it is like an actual fucking genius. Like, he dropped out of a PhD program because he wanted to make Dwarf Fortress. This one's gonna be fun. So basically what happens with these fans is that to get them to go the way that they don't like is extremely difficult. But I can't get to that one, which is a problem. Bruh. Guess that's why it's ASCII. Yeah, it's definitely... The other big problem with it right now, or the other big problem that's plagued it for a long time, is that Dwarf Fortress only runs on one core of a CPU, which was fine when it started development, but now everything is multi-core, and it can only utilize one core of a CPU, which means that it slows down very, very easily. Even more so with the graphical interface, which is sad, but apparently the whole game would have to be rewritten to support multi-core CPUs, which is super, super unfortunate, but I hope that it happens someday. But people will literally go for the highest single-core performance processor for their PC builds, just so they can play Dwarf Fortress, which is so admirable. Joel Vinesauce actually plays Dwarf Fortress, and he's how I learned to play it, but I knew about it before I watched him because of a Let's Play from Something Awful. The old Something Awful forums called Boat Murdered. And the way they would do it in Something Awful is that they would write it out. It wouldn't be videos, they would write it out like a story. And they go into it in the actual thing, but basically Boat Murdered was a save file. I was gonna say Joel Biden, no. Boat Murdered was a save file that was passed down between multiple people, and they would each play a year of in-game time and document what happened. And if you read that with no knowledge of what Dwarf Fortress is or how it works, you'll just be fucking amazed and baffled and quite possibly laugh your ass off at the insanity that ensues. Like, legitimately, the less you know about Dwarf Fortress when you read Boat Murdered, the better. There was, actually, one of my favorite things about Dwarf Fortress is that there was an old glitch where if a dwarf was in a tavern and spilled beer onto the ground, there was a misplaced decimal point, so that what was supposed to be a puddle of beer was actually like several gallons of beer. And what would happen is cats would drink the puddles of beer and get super, super fucking drunk. And also, another thing related to cats that used to happen is that there would be a thing called the catsplosion, where cats would breed so rapidly and multiply so exponentially that their numbers would grow super rapidly before you even realized what was going on, and soon your game would be running at like 1 FPS. Why were there puddles of beer everywhere? Because dwarves who were drinking in the tavern of the fort would get drunk and spill their beer. But then how much beer was actually on the ground? Like the volume of beer in a single puddle was, instead of being like several ounces, a decimal point was misplaced, which means it was several gallons more like. Oh yeah, I should like say some of the stuff I remember about Boat Murdered. That's coding, baby. Oh yeah. So in some of the notable things that happen in Boat Murdered is that a herd of elephants decided that they fucking hate that fort in particular and would gore any dwarf that left the fort. And so they had to get like a war band together to kill the rabid horde of elephants. And eventually what they did was they piped up lava from way deep in the earth and just flooded the entirety of the outside of the fort with it so that nothing lived. Put on your programming socks, because it's time for the decimal hunt. I love the programming socks meme. It's so fucking good. I just need to cut all of them. Oh, this is a room where I have been before. Also, secret. The moment I came out as trans, my friend asked if I was gonna get a pair. I like the idea that even like cis-ass, just straight guys who are programmers love programming socks because they're just perfect for programming. Like, that's just what you do regardless of any orientation you have. If you're a programmer. Bro, I don't code. Okay, so you want to go shopping for them next week, or? As they fucking should. Absolutely. Programming, the thing about programmer socks is that they are optimal for programming. Why else would they be programming socks? If not for if they weren't, right? Where is this chest I'm seeing in this room? Oh wait. No, it was the floor above. Well, shit. It's an ergonomic issue, really. Absolutely. They also tighten around the calves to improve blood flow to the brain. Oh yeah, I passed my my core 1 of the A+ today. So that was exciting. So now all I gotta do is cram for the core 2. And then hopefully pass it. Can you fuck off? Oh, I can do that now, and they're easier to kill. Don't know why they dropped feathers, because they're explicitly not feathered. I'm just going to assume that I can't get up there. Was it hard? It was easier than I thought it would be by way of being less comprehensive. But I still got a score that was, I don't know. I would probably average. Probably a pretty average score. But less than I thought I would get. But it doesn't matter, because I passed. And that is all that matters. Oh, you know what it might be? No. I don't think I can get up there whatsoever. I think that's just a later thing. Unless it's not. No, because I think that what happens is you come in from above, like an even higher one. In other words, you're a fucking legend. I wouldn't go that far. But it was a part of it is that was the part that covered the hardware stuff, which I was already very familiar with. Even though networking was a bitch, I fucking hate networking. Mostly because they wanted you to remember like all of the most important like specific ports for shit, which I hate. Oh, I don't know. I think that it might have been that other door. Actually, I should just check the fucking map. What floors have doors? I'll go to the door above because then I can just float down to the entrance of the previous room, which is gonna make my life easier. How long does it take people to study for the... Ah, fuck. And it didn't matter at all in the end. Well, how nice. How long does it usually take people to study for the A+? Because I don't really know what, like, the expected time frame is. Also, in the exam, I only got one question. I had like I had written down a whole ton of ports. Various like networking ports. Not to use during the exam, but to maybe memorize a little bit better, and then I only got one question about them. And I'm so fucking mad about that, because if I look at my desk right now, I have my paper, and it has, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 21 different ports on it, and everything that they're for, and whether they're TCP or UDP. And none of it. I needed none of it. Fucking hate that shit. And I hated it. I already hated it, but now I like double hate it. Oh, I remember this. You like float. Yeah, because then you... That's not what happens. I don't know, I had a teacher who forgot about taking his until he was about to get fired, based. Lamau, get rolled, Cisco man. Oh, you know what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump on the flower. Unless Link just gets blown to the other side of the flower randomly. That's also a thing that can happen. I think I have to be facing away from the flower, and it will push me in that direction. As stupid as that fucking sounds, that's exactly what it is. What the hell? I don't think this is happening though, to be honest. Oh, this is just to get out of that hole. Okay. Which I actually... Too late. Guess we're seeing what's down here. I'm actually running out of magic. Also, don't need to do that anymore. I have the boomerang. It kills them in one hit. I think as a kid I just ran onto those platforms and just dealt with those guys, because all they take is a spin attack and then they're all dead. So you just jump onto the platform and then they all get on you and then you just do a spin attack. And it's actually probably easier than using the boomerang. The thing that's fucking awesome about Wind Waker and its graphics are that I'm playing the remake version, but the original GameCube version still looks good. Like, it still holds up super duper duper well. I would say. And in some places better than this. Because in this, they used bloom very, very generously. And it looks a bit shit in some places with the amount that they used. Of course, it's nothing compared to Twilight Princess, both the original and the remake. Those will fucking destroy your eyes with bloom. It's like Oblivion levels of bad. Of bloom overuse. This dungeon feels a lot bigger than I remember. Like, it feels surprisingly large for a second dungeon in a Zelda game. Fucking... oh god, what was it? The Dodongo Cavern or whatever it is didn't take this long. Maybe it did. So, can I get this from here? I cannot. I really hate these flying fucking bastards. I hate them. I despise their existence. Because then they just fall in the water and then they get back up and do it all over again, asshole. Maybe I can hit him again once they're in the water. No, because you can't see down there. Oh, yeah, you can. Never mind. Funny helicopters never die. No, they do not, and that is a problem. Oh, so you can target him, but he's just gonna pop out and fucking fling me off of the platform when I actually jump onto it. You know what? I'll give him credit. If this was, Ocarina, I would not be on that platform anymore. So what they want you to do is get that bomb over there and throw it into here. But maybe what I can do is just throw my boomerang down there. Come on. Oh, it doesn't reach. Even though it looks like it reaches, it doesn't reach. Come on. What? What? How does that make sense? These are just FPV drones that Ganon is practicing with. Yeah. Yeah, they're just like... They're like Walmart drones. That are just like shitty and disposable. See, you don't even have to do the bomb thing. Why would you do bomb when you got boomerang and it's easier? Unless I was already supposed to have the or I was not supposed to have the boomerang when I went in this room. Except that doesn't make any fucking sense because you need it to get here, so. Oh yeah, the game advertisements is tomorrow, isn't it? I only care because I'm gonna watch it on Steam because of that giveaway. Which I haven't been advertising to people in the hopes that it will have low viewership. So then there's a higher chance of me winning it. Hey bro, dapped me up. So if you didn't know, what Steam is doing is every minute of the Game Awards, they are giving away a Steam Deck, but like the good ones, like the best ones, with the good RAM or whatever it is. I think it's more just disk space and a better SSD. Lamau, I know 3 total people watching for the deck if you include me. Yeah. Every minute is pretty fucking generous though, to be honest. That's dope as shit. I think it's gonna be a lot of people. I think it's gonna be a big turnout to that, which sucks! I don't want it to be like that. Because I want to fucking win one, but I don't think it's gonna happen. That's fucking crazy. I didn't know it was every minute. Yeah, it's every fucking minute! It's like, compared to most giveaways that are fairly tepid and like stingy, that's a goddamn generous giveaway for how many that's probably gonna be. Even though the Game Awards are supposed to be shorter this year, it's still like every minute is fucking crazy. Steam is awesome. Like, Valve and Steam is a company and a product that I will go to bat for. And that is maybe the only time I will ever do that. The Game Awards runs like 5 hours, so they're giving away 300 decks, maybe 200 if it's shorter. I think that it's gonna be... I think Jeff Keighley said significantly shorter this year. Yeah, as I recall from some fucking headline or something. I don't know how long specifically, and I don't know if we know how long. But I would probably be watching it anyway, albeit not live. Because the announcements interest me. I don't care about the actual awards, because everyone knows the actual awards are bullshit. But those announcements are real sweet. Remember the Persona one? Or like the Joker and Smash Ultimate, I guess I mean. Which I haven't even played any Persona games, but the way that they did it, with like quote-unquote hacking it, or infiltrating the presentation or whatever, was cute. Apparently, there's gonna be like a new Kojima game announced at the Game Awards this year. Like, we basically have confirmation of that. And I'm fascinated to see what it's gonna be, because it's Kojima, so chances are it will be vague and nonsensical and we will get essentially less information than we started out with in terms of what the game is. But I'm excited. Apparently it's only going to be 3 hours, so 180 Steam Decks. That's still a lot. Lamau, imagine if it's PT. Yeah, it's Silent Hills, somehow. And Konami magically doesn't suck anymore. What am I doing? I assume... Oh, I see. It's weird not having to switch items every 2 seconds. Like in the Game Boy games. I could be thinking of the wrong person. Didn't he do Silent Hill? Okay, so actually, I was gonna mention this. Because for the longest time, I thought that Kojima directed Silent Hill. But that is in fact incorrect. Another person whose name I forgot, which I shouldn't forget, and I'm actually gonna look it up because he deserves it. Directed Silent Hill. All 4 Silent Hill games. Hill director. Not the fucking movie. I'm not looking for the movie. Keiichiro Toyama is who directed it and wrote it. But what PT was a teaser for was a game that was going to be called Silent Hills with another S. Like Alien to Aliens, essentially. And that was going to be directed by Kojima. And I think that's where a lot of people got confused about who the actual director is. Because everyone knows about Silent Hill and that it has some connection to Kojima. And was probably directed by him. And then they conflate it with the rest of Silent Hill. I don't need to hit these ones. There's no reason. You know what I can do that I wasn't doing for some reason before is just hit that from there. And then do this. And it's literally that easy. Wrong button. I need to switch my items because it is infuriating me that that's not on X. I think grappling hook is much more suited to the R button. I can just spam B. Why am I strategizing? These are spam B enemies. I don't like that enemies take so long to die in this game. They have the little wisps that come out, and then it takes a second for them to drop their drops, and it's come on. Just let me see what they drop right away. Joy pendant. How many do I have? Oh, I think I need to go to a different screen now. For those reasons. No. What the fuck? Oh, okay. 11 of them. I think they massively increased the drop rates of all of those bullshit collectibles. Did I beat the dungeon already? I mean, there are like more chests I could get, but yeah, I just beat the dungeon. Wow. That really flowed quite nicely. Well, sick, and now I can warp back there if I need to. Also, chances are one of these has a fairy, and I also realized I don't care, because I have a fairy. I'm scared that one of the chests that's remaining is gonna have, like, some fucking important thing that I'll need to come back for later, but... we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh man, having to aim with the other stick is nasty. Oh wait, it's these? No. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Sometimes they just cock block my boomerang and then it doesn't go. That's fun. Yeah, I forgot that you like go underwater in the second like part of this. I don't know. It's cool. Or when, not the second part, but when you are able to damage the boss. Oh, fuck. Now I got used to the button that I was using for the boomerang, the R button. Shit. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Holy fuck. There's gotta be a speedrun method for that's just incredible. Like, it just manages to get all the tentacles in one somehow. The phases seem to be forced. So you can only damage it so much before it goes to the next phase, which is sad. Because bosses that let you skip phases are goated. Like, the best kinds of bosses let you DPS them into skipping a phase. I did win though, so don't matter too much. Time to hear the Majora's Mask sound again. Which is so weird to hear still. The Koroks are cool. I love them. They're one of the best Zelda races. I wouldn't say there are any bad Zelda races, though, to be honest. Except for that tree's face. I hate that specifically. You got the thing. Jerma once described the Zelda, or he recently described the Zelda secret sound, the do-do-do-do-do-do-do sound, as the "you did it" sound. And I feel like that's the most fitting description of it. That is what plays whenever you did it. Whenever you could plausibly say, you did it. Oh, the nuts! It's time for the nuts! They have balls. Lamau, did he say that in his Breath of the Wild stuff? He did. Yeah, his Breath of the Wild streams have been awesome because they remind me of playing Breath of the Wild for the first time and being able to see somebody like just discover the magic of that game is beautiful. I wish I could do it again so bad. The balls! They got nuts! Also, notice that these are the Koroks from Breath of the Wild. Like, actually, literally, they have the same faces. And also, their bodies are clipping through their faces, and that is infuriating. The audio panning in this game is very abrupt. Why did that have to be a separate loading zone? Whatever. I got him. I have plenty of them. Although I don't need a potion, so it's kind of a moot point. Also, clearly you have plenty. At the very least, nine of them. At least 9 of them. Why is every fucking mushroom gotta be the same toadstool? Come on. There are so many neat shapes and colors of mushroom. Why is the fallback gotta be Amanita muscaria? Where am I going? I think I walked past the exit. Yeah, I did. Should I buy some bait from Beetle? I probably should. I'm gonna need it for the map. Even though the map sucks. Gonna need it. I could get to that island, but I don't think I care. Dear Link, we don't have much to offer you, but we will offer you the mail service, which we offer to everyone on the Great Sea. Thanks. Hold up, Beetle. I gotta talk to you real quick. I don't remember what the use of the Hyoi pears is, but I do know what the use of the bait is. That's actually important.
Thank you!
Thank you!
Bye!
I didn't mean to buy. I mean, I meant to buy, but I didn't mean to say buy.
Thank you! Thank you!
Thank you! I guess I'll just buy until he tells me I can't no more.
Thank you!
Because I got a lot of rupees and nowhere to spend them. And I'm gonna have to have a lot of map boxes filled out eventually.
Thank you!
Unfortunately. I think the silver membership just allows you to get like a heart piece or something. I don't remember. I think he also has like a gold membership too. As if you'd ever spend this much on fucking bait. Oh, I'm full up. Alright. Or Hyoi pears. Like, I see no reason to do either. Well, okay, I see the reason for the bait, but not the pears. So glad you can jump in the boat and you don't have to manually climb in each time. That's a fucking awesome feature. Fuck, are we going? Here. Oh yeah, this is a destroyed island that used to have the third guy. Because there's Volu, and then there's the Deku Tree, and then there's the third guy. But then the third guy, his island got destroyed, so he lives in Outset now in his secret cave, I remember. Anyway, actually the wind is favorable. Yeah, that should take us on pretty much a straight course. So this is the problem with the Great Sea. I'm not holding my controller right now. It just takes a long time. And I don't care about the rupee minigame that much. This podcast at this point. Oh yeah, so for part of the as part of the A+ exam, Oh, hey, that is, that island is where you get one of the Triforce pieces. I remember that. As part of the exam I took, I had to clear off my desk, which I hadn't done in like a year. All the shit that was on my desk is on my bed. And it's a lot of shit, and I have to go through it all. Or I'm gonna go through it all, because it's a good opportunity to do so. But that was fun, fucking having to do that. I've had my PS5 for several months now. And I've only booted it up once. Because I just haven't had money to buy games. There are games I want for it. Like I want Horizon Forbidden West. And the Demon Souls remake. Let me make sure I'm still on track. Yeah, still on track. I definitely want the Demon Souls remake, even though it's gonna make me sad, but I do want to see it. And I want to experience it. I'd like to stream it as well, but I don't know if it happen. I feel like I have a duty to stream it, though, because I've streamed all the other Souls games. In that case, though, you ask, like... You might ask, like, oh, why didn't you stream Dark Souls 1 and the Dark Souls 1 remaster? Well, that's because the Dark Souls 1 remaster just had better textures and better lighting and nothing else. Demon Souls is a whole-ass remake where everything was overhauled. And many designs were changed, and the way the animations looked was changed. And it's all mocap-y and lacks weight. And also the visual designs of a lot of the enemies got fucking cucked. But I haven't seen very much of it. I've only seen little bits, so I still need to pass judgment properly on it. I like how he didn't even hit me. Like, he doesn't actually pose a threat to me at all. He's still chasing me. The Great Sea Battle theme is kind of neat because it sounds like horrors from the deep. I haven't had, except for that one little part where I had to turn to avoid the island, my controller has been on my desk, and my hands are in my pockets right now. And that's the problem with this game. Great Fish Isle, oh yeah. I wish we could see it before the destruction. It would also be more impactful if you could see it before and then see it after. But, oh, Jaboon. Oh yeah. It's like Jabu Jabu, but it's Jaboon. That bird feller probably had a terrible time flying to this island, considering the storm. Wow, outset. That's crazy. Oh yeah, you need bombs, I remember, because then you get the cannon on your ship. I remember now the sequence of events that lead to you getting the bombs. with the pirates. Okay. The last spirit is on outset. He survived. Go to Windfall, get the bombs, blow up his entrance to his place. That's the gist of it. Change the wind to be northeasterly. I turn a little this way. A little bit more. There we go. Should be more or less a straight shot, and then I can just sit back, set my controller down, fucking settle in, pop some popcorn, and do nothing. Even though we got Great C playing in a minor key right now. I remember doing this a bunch because I like fucked it up and like died, or maybe turned my Wii off before saving a couple times. Anyway, I forgot to save and had to do this multiple times, and I got really sick of this fucking segment. I recall it being much more treacherous on the GameCube version. Like, you had the guys assaulting you the whole fucking way. Maybe that's on the way to Outset. Also, to your right, I think, was Tingle's Island. But that might have been Outset Island. The going to Outset Island. The next, or whatever. That might have been the one. Maybe this one is not that. I'll know it when I see it. Although I'm pretty sure that it was going south, so this might not be the segment I was thinking of. Oh no. Oh, I gotta angle the ship a little. There we go. I think we're on a straight path, more or less. Oh, you know what? It probably was on the way to Outset because it's after you have the bombs, so that you're actually able to fight stuff in the boat. That's what it is, yeah. Because it's set tonight until you get to Outset. Because you go and rob the bomb shop at night. And then you get to Outset and it's like, oh, morning, finally. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm still dedicated to not touching the controller until I absolutely need to. Yep, didn't need to that whole way. Even though I took one hit from that shark. I feel like it's really hard not to draw attention of the townsfolk if you are a pirate ship, no matter what time of day or what the weather conditions are. Time for the guy's fucking game version 2. The jumping around on the lanterns game. Yeah, I think I need to go to the bomb shop. And you get like the code or whatever. Maybe you get to, I don't remember what the sequence of events is. We'll find the fuck out. Oh, I remember the jump from the front of the pirate ship is treacherous. And if you don't make it, it's not really bad, but you do waste some time, which sucks. Am I supposed to go in here now? I haven't been reading, so I don't know what the indication is of what I'm supposed to do. What is battling me? Why was there fight music? Yep, this is what you are supposed to do. Based. They're giving bombs back to the people. I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that twink, I just knew he was hiding something back at outset. Bruh. Oh, you know what it is that you have to beat them to outset. I don't think there's a time limit to it, but it's like a dramatic event in the story. Clearly so memorable. There's a way that they do the cutscenes where it's like very jarring with the cuts and the zooms sometimes, but it kind of gives the cinematography a charm. I think part of it is just that I don't know, the cutscenes are just not that high effort, I guess. Like, you don't see many custom animations for them. Plankton. Mr. Krabs. I can't do a Plankton voice. I don't even know how to fucking even start. Oni and G can do a really, really fucking good Plankton voice, and I don't know how he does it. Like, Mr. Krabs. The Krabby Patty secret formula. I don't fucking know. There's like a... There's like a timbre that you have to have to your voice that I just can't nail. It's really weird. It's hard to even get whatsoever at all. Oh fuck yeah. Money. How do I get da bombs? Or do I have to get... Can I not get da bombs from here and I have to do the funny minigame? I was gonna hit him with my sword and say die, but it did not let me. Oh, you've got mail. I don't need to see my mail. It's fine. Doesn't even make fucking sense, dude. It just has the same word in it. The Krabby Patty secret formula. I don't know. I can't do it. I'm not gonna try again. Isn't there a weird mail quest involving the camera or something? There might be. I don't remember, and I think I've probably just never bothered to do it. This was the one I was thinking of, where if you, you can just skip a lantern. Hey, I get it. Haha, Twink. Yeah, that's his name for this playthrough is Twink. Ganondorf is in the Forbidden Fortress like, I want that Twink obliterated. It's one of the funniest fucking tweets of all time. I have to slide down. Yeah. That one is unnecessary. And I think I have to slide down to the bottom of this one. Oh, I already was. It wasn't even like getting close to the time limit. The first try, idiot. Have the Twink sent to the penis explosion chamber and have their penis exploded immediately. Exactly. That's what happens to Twinks. That's just the natural way of things. Hold up. Can I find the I want that Twink obliterated image? It's real good. I'll just let it I'll just let that frame go for a little bit. Here we go. Oh, fucking beautiful. Fantastic image. Hold up. Let me get the full resolution. Fantastic. There we go. I can just stay like that. They're probably right here. It may be a little smaller. Tetra knows because she has the thing in my pocket that you forgot about. I know, I've been told this. I've very much been told this. Yes, time limit. Yes, this, that, and the other. I don't think it's even an actual time limit. I think it's just like a Breath of the Wild or like Skyrim time limit where it's like, oh, please, come quickly, and then you can just take as long as you fucking like. Except I think with this, if you stray off the path too much, the boat will get angry at you, so you can't really. You can't, and it'll also be raining at night the entire time, so you can't do too much besides progress the story, unfortunately.
Yep. Yep.
Where's the boat? Oh, the boat is at the docks now, I forgot. Two letters, Jesus fucking Christ. This is just getting mail every day. You can buy bombs now. That's more important. That makes buying things at Beetle's shop much better. Well, I will see him, so I can. I don't know if I have any. I think I maybe have one or two Knight's Crests. I have one of them. Maybe it's enough for something, I don't know. Sure would prefer if you fucking told me. Link, how did you... Oh, anytime you have to talk to him, you have to be in the water. You can't be on the boat. So he just jumps past it. Man, Beetle sure is a person, huh? Yeah, he sure is. He goes, thank you! And that's about it. How do you... I don't remember how chests like that work. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. It don't matter. I'm gonna do just a straight southerly wind, I think. This worked so much better in the original that I'm baffled at the way they changed how setting the wind works. It's actually dumb as fuck that they changed it in the way they did. Because it was like perfect before. I think, yeah, I maybe need to go over here. There we go. That should be pretty much a straight shot. And now I don't have to touch the fucking controller for 10 minutes. Or at least it feels like that. You're sailing across pretty much the entirety of the Great Sea. Which isn't that great. It's not that big. Even if it kind of looks big, it's not that big. I remember in Dolphin, there's a specific cheat for this game that lets the boat go much faster. And that's a pretty base cheat. I've used it on multiple occasions. Oh, here's the shark again. Ooh, I'm so scared to lose half a heart in like the entirety of this journey that's gonna happen. Why do I have Discord DMs? Where did that come from? Why am I looking at my fucking Discord DMs in the middle of a stream? This is not good content. Whatever. Fuck it. If I cared about the content, I'd be playing Dwarf Fortress and reacting to videos. Which honestly could be fun. And I'm not so averse to it, but I'm sad that it is considered lazy content. Because, I don't know. It just seems like fun. To like watch some videos on stream. But I can see how it would be looked at as like lazy. And apparently the people who like specialize in the reaction meta or whatever just like watch videos uninterrupted and laugh once in a while, which sounds like a fucking boring stream. Like unbelievably boring. Oh, we're going past it a little. I gotta... That'll actually speed me up too, fortunately. But like, I would say the majority of the reaction content that I've watched has been through Jabroni Mike, who pauses the video very often to go on tangents and to like analyze the footage that he's watching, and that makes for like a pretty entertaining stream. I can't imagine somebody just sitting in a chair and watching a video and then like laughing every once in a while or saying like 4 words and then the rest of the time they're just silent as the video plays. That sounds fucking impossible to watch. Like, why are you even watching that person if they're not actually talking about it and giving their input on like a video or what have you? Like, you might as well just be watching the video at that point, because you're watching it with like a fucking laugh track essentially. This definitely was more treacherous on the GameCube, because I remember actually having to do shit. Although maybe I was like making an effort to fight the sharks because I thought that they posed a threat to me, when obviously they totally don't. As long as you're not, like, swerving. Like, they just won't hit you. Ever. Thank you, email, for making this better. I think that the longer I stream, the higher my voice gets. Because it starts out kind of low, and then it gets to like twink levels. And I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I just don't have much bass to my voice naturally, and then my microphone setup like takes even more out of it. Okay, cool. So that urgency that you felt traveling here, it was nothing. There was never any urgency. Not that I felt any. Oh, he's pushing sharks! Okay. The level of a page. I pressed the fuck out of the A button. Like you wouldn't believe. That time it worked. You can't be holding a direction when you do it, otherwise it doesn't work. Or apparently, if Link would have, like, gone into a wall, that's not happening. You can't do it. That sucks. The parry kind of sucks. Can I show him the crest? Crest 64. One? 10 of them. Well, fair enough, I guess. I'll do your minigame one more time. I don't even know if you get anything for this. What? He went in for it? And then it just didn't happen. The parries just don't work. I shouldn't even be using them. Like, I should just be jumping backwards, pretty much. Fucking bullshit! I think that they made the combat in this game spam B because they knew that it didn't work very well. I swear to God, the A prompt is on screen way longer than you're actually able to parry for. And also, half the time he goes in for it and then just gets hit. That time I was holding a direction while I pressed A. So it's just fucking completely inconsistent. Now I am determined to do this. Fucking bullshit parries! I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to like do it with him. But it just don't work. I'm just gonna keep spamming B. Yeah, cause if you keep spamming B, it cancels out his fucking attack. So why am I even trying to parry? Sometimes. It sometimes does. No guarantee. That one was worse than previous attempts. What if you just parry him 100 times? And it takes a year, but at least you got the 100 hits in. I'm gonna try and maybe keep him in the center of the room, because that seems to be when parries are most successful. If Link, okay, so if he starts an attack animation and Link is already in an attack animation, Link cannot parry or dodge it in any way. It's no Dark Souls. Though, when this came out, nothing was. The parry is such a fucking useless mechanic in this game. And I already don't like parry mechanics in video games. And this does not help their case. The issue with this combat system is that I'm also like half asleep. If I get like 200 hits in it on him, is that gonna like skip a level? I feel like I'm maybe in kind of a flow state now with the combat. I can just go as long as you like, bitch. That was jank as shit. Come back to the middle of the room. Oh shit. He like blocked it that time. I feel like Link fights in a way that is very flashy but probably lacks substance. Like, if you saw him on the battlefield, he would just fucking die, but he would die in a very flamboyant sort of way. So I'm gonna guess the like maximum. If there are indeed different levels of this minigame, it maxes out at 500. And we're going for it. Because why the fuck not? Oh, no, never mind. He got me with the fucking parryable bullshit. All that for 50 shit-ass rupees. So is this gonna be the same, or is he gonna be like, oh, there's now another goal? Oh, I'm dropping frames. Whoa, I'm dropping 7.4% of frames. Holy fuck. 300 now is the goal. I don't think I want to do this, to be honest. This is the hardest enemy in this game. Like, by far the most difficult enemy in this game. You know what I have really fond memories of is playing original GameCube Wind Waker on my Wii at my grandma's house. And my mom and dad were on a trip for some reason, so I was staying with my grandma. And it was we happened to get a snow day from school. Or no, it was several snow days because it was like a big blizzard. And so I stayed in her basement for like 3 or 4 days straight, just playing Wind Waker, and it was fucking awesome. And I was being really granular with it, like I was doing all of the shit, which is why it was taking so long, because usually this game wouldn't take that long. It's a longer Zelda game, but it's not that long. Unless you're doing all the side shit, which I was doing. Which isn't worth it. But good fucking memories, dude. Holy shit. That was very, very cozy. I'm going back there in a couple weeks. Actually, like 13 days from now. Very, very soon, and I'm excited for that. Alright, that's fine. I don't need to do this. I don't care. I'm not coming back to this. It sure is a thing you can do if you just can't get enough Wind Waker, though. But, you know, I feel like I can get enough. At least to the gameplay. I sure do love looking at the graphics, though. God, they're good. Oh yeah, she's having a bad dream. You can't get her soup. Alright, I think that's it. I think we're all good. I don't need to see anything more. Although, actually no. Because the bridge is still out, but I was gonna say that we could go up here and do the fairy fountain. But I think you need to have the hook shot or something before you can do that. I don't remember. There's the map fish. Why do you have to talk to me and not let me get in the boat? What the fuck? Yeah, here's the whirlpool, and then you have to use the X button. And I can't reach it right now. But the thing is, you also have to control the boat, I think. Or maybe it's just a hard time limit. That might be it. Don't seem too bad to me, though. Holy shit. Wow, that was weak as fuck. I remember that being a lot more intense in the GameCube version, although maybe I was just a baby child. I don't know though. Yeah, here's this fella. He can't even speak the modern tongue. He's just a fucking dumbass. I sumalama doomalama. You assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you, I'm superhuman. Innovative, and I've made a rubber so that anything you say will bounce off of me and it'll glue to you. I don't remember the rest. It was a fucking joke between me and my friends for a while that anytime that you would usually go into a long explanation about something, you would just go, you'd be like, Samalama Dumalama, you assuming I'm a human, what I gotta do to get through to you, I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber so that anything it... Usually it would just end at Samalama Dumalama, because that's the best part of it anyway. Oh, fucking I forgot that you have to place all of the pearls in order to get the tower to happen. God, that's so fucking lame. It's so lame. Shit sucks. I have to change the wind to be northeast. The orientation of Outset is always weird to me because I feel like the side that we're on is the north side, but that's not true. Alright, some more of sailing the ocean blue. I should have some fucking music to play or like a mini game or something. Just something to do while we're sailing the sea. Also, I have dropped 10%, 11% of all of the frames that I have put out this stream. It's really fucking bad. I don't know why it's happening either. So I'm sure this VOD looks really, really nice in the future. And as a result of that, I don't know if I want to keep on streaming, because it's sucking total shit. And I don't know why. Unlike when it sucks shit usually,